Today we'll take a look at a new performance monitoring tool from SCT. This is the SCT Livewire Vision. Now you're familiar with SCT and their tuners, which allow you to boost the performance of your car. But one of the benefits of a lot of the tuners is you also have gauges, you have data logging and other performance capabilities. Well, if you don't want to tune your car and mess with your warranty, the Livewire is going to give you all those performance monitors without actually flashing the car. We're going to plug it into my Shelby here and we're going to show you how it works. The first thing to do is plug this into your OBD-II port, and you can see you actually have additional inputs right on the cable. Then plug it into the back of the Livewire. It'll power up. We're going to click our ignition on once. We'll start over here with vehicle info. Basically, this is going to be your main screen. You got your gauges and data logging, your vehicle functions, performance tests, and vehicle info. Then in this touch screen over here, you've got information for the device, the settings for the device, and then also you can do updates with this. You can connect to the internet and do downloads for new software, different changes in software. Go back over here to the main screen though. We'll start with vehicle info. And you have to have your key on, it'll talk to the vehicle. And it'll give you basically your VIN, your computer strategy, stuff like that. Weight. Basically, you have to enter manually. I'd enter 3,900, which is a rough weight of this car. But if you want to, go online, get your exact weight, because you will need that for the performance tests. Exit out of here. And you got vehicle functions. This is a valuable tool right here. If you get a check engine light for whatever reason, this will allow you to actually click here and it'll read your check engine lights. Of course, I have none with this car. Well, thankfully, I have none with this car, but no codes found. But if you do find a code, and you'll simply go into clear, and that will clear any codes that you have. Done. Go back to the main screen, and here you have performance tests. You have your choice of 0 to 60, quarter mile, or you can do a braking test. So we're going to set it up for 0 to 60. We'll continue, turn the car on. It's basically explaining what the test is, and obviously if you're going to do these kind of tests, make sure it's on a closed course. And here's basically where you would do your test at. You can see you've got your 3 different options down here for your testing. But you would turn the car on, again, get to a closed course area, and you'd hit start and basically accelerate. And you can do the 0 to 60, the quarter mile, and then the braking kind of all in one pass, and all those numbers will be saved on here. And it does have a section here. As you can see, all the controls on the main screen. You actually can tie into a factory style rear camera or add a rear camera and use it for that as well. And our Mustang's gonna have one from the factory here. One of the more important things you really can use if you want to gauge of what your car is doing is the gauges and data log feature. So I click on that. That'll scan the vehicle and give you some basic options. So we're actually I'll start the car in a second, but basically what you see here, you got multiple options for the layouts, and you can actually choose from all kinds of different gauges. What we're showing here is our RPM, our coolant temperature, intake air temperature, spark advance, and then fuel trim and our AFR. Now these are all things that the computer can process and you can actually see on the Livewire. Now start it'll get loud here for a second. Now you can see in real time, what your exact RPM is, what the coolant temp of the car is, what our intake air temperature is, spark advance, and then all these like the AFR, the short term, long terms, all kinds of different fuel trims, and they are adjustable. Now if you want to change what a gauge is reading, simply double click on it. It'll bring it up, you click the arrow here, and you can scroll through and you'll have all kinds of different things you can change it to. We're gonna go back to what we had. And you also have different choices for layouts. Hit the screen once, and you see layout. And here you can scroll through all kinds of different options for how you actually want the screen to look. Basically, all the benefits of a data logger and all these gauges are built in, and you do not have to flash the car, so no tuning is required. The Livewire is a cool tool for your Mustang, or really for any vehicle with OBD-II. The nice thing about this too is it doesn't tune your car so it doesn't lock to it. You can put this in one car, take it out, plug it in another, no issues whatsoever. You get all the benefits of a data logger and all the performance tests all built into one unit. Very, very simple to install and a nice thing to have in your toolbox.